Good day, everyone. I'm Michael Lawal, a junior majoring in chemical engineering, and my presentation today will be on diffusion. Now, what is diffusion? Diffusion is the movement of particles from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. This is as a result of the kinetic energy of particles in substances. What are the types of diffusion? So according to the PowerPoint here, there are three types of diffusion. We have the simple diffusion, we have the facilitated diffusion, and we have osmosis. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of osmosis. So what is simple diffusion? Simple diffusion is the movement of small non-polar molecules through the cell membrane. What is facilitated diffusion? Facilitated diffusion is the movement of larger polar molecules through protein channels in the cell membrane. So simple diffusion is for small non-polar molecules through the cell membrane, and facilitated diffusion is the movement of larger polar molecules in the cell membrane. And now, what is osmosis? Osmosis is the diffusion of water molecules across a semi-permeable membrane. So these are the three types of diffusion: simple, facilitated, and osmosis. What are the factors that affect diffusion? We have concentration gradients. What is concentration gradient? So this basically means the greater the difference in concentration, the greater the rate of diffusion. Remember, we said diffusion is the movement of particles from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. So if the difference in concentration is large, that's where you find more diffusion taking place. Temperature. Temperature is another factor that affects diffusion. Higher temperature increases the kinetic energy in particles. So just like when you're boiling your water and the particles get more kinetic energy, the same right here. High temperature increases the kinetic energy of particles, leading to faster diffusion. Another factor affecting diffusion is surface area. Large surface area allows for more contact between particles, increasing the rate of diffusion. Last of all, distance. Distance between particles, distance between the two areas slows down the rate of diffusion. Greater distance. So when there's like a larger distance between the particles, the rate of diffusion slows down. Next. So what is the importance of diffusion in our daily life? Oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange in the lungs and organs. So as we're breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide, diffusion is taking place. Nutrient absorption in the digestive system. So the nutrients will go from where there's a high concentration of nutrients to where the nutrient is needed more in the body. So from high concentration to area of low concentration. Regulation of water balance in the body through osmosis, like we defined osmosis in the previous slide, and the release of waste products from the cells. So these are the importance of diffusion in our daily life: oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange in the lungs when breathing, nutrient absorption in our digestive system, regulation of water balance in the body through osmosis, and release of waste products from the cells. So now I'm going to show you my own 3D homemade representation of diffusion. So I didn't want to create a 3D model for diffusion because I don't believe that would help me explain diffusion very well. So I thought about a very easy DIY method to explain the process of diffusion. So here, if you remember correctly from my presentation, I said one of the factors that affects diffusion is temperature. So the higher the temperature, the more kinetic energy the particle has, which allows it to diffuse at a faster rate. So here I have boiled water, I have a clear bowl, and I have a tea bag. So what's supposed to happen is when I put this boiled water into the bowl, it's supposed to be clear. So I'm going to do that first. It's supposed to be clear. Then if I put this tea bag into the water, the high temperature of the water is supposed to allow the concentration to go from just the tea bag to around the water, and then you see the change of color in the water, which everyone does it if you drink tea. So that's just an easy process of diffusion. So we're gonna do that and see how quick it moved from high concentration. Most of the particles move from high concentration to that of low concentration, which is around the water. So I've put it down, and we're just gonna watch. We're just gonna wait for it to change colors and move. You can see it's already switching color that quick. So this is an easy process of diffusion. Yeah, so if you just keep moving it around, you can see the water changing color. So I thought that creating a 3D model wouldn't help me explain diffusion very well. Also, it was gonna take time to show the process of particles moving. So I decided to just use this easy method that everyone knows and everyone is aware of because everyone drinks tea, and just show that we see diffusion everywhere around us. And this is just another form of diffusion. Now you can see the water went from clear to this color because of we dropped the tea bag, and it was quick. It was faster because of the increased temperature of the water, because I just boiled the water, and as we said before, high temperatures affect or speeds up the rate of diffusion, which is what just happened right now. And thank you very much. So to conclude, diffusion is a fundamental process that occurs in many aspects of our daily lives. As I've said in the previous slides, the importance of diffusion in our daily lives. Understanding the factors that affect diffusion can help us optimize processes in fields such as medicine and environmental science. I hope you learned a lot from this presentation, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you.